Most men over 40 are wearing the wrong polo shirt. And it's usually not because they don't care about how they look. It's because they're wearing a polo that doesn't match their body. Too tight and it looks uncomfortable. Too loose and it looks sloppy. Wrong fabric and it loses its shape within a few hours of putting it on. A polo shirt is one of those items that can either sharpen your appearance significantly or quietly work against you. And most men don't realize which one is happening until they see a photo of themselves. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to choose the right polo for your body type, so that when you put one on, it's actually doing its job. The mistake most men make when buying polos is choosing based on what looks good on someone else. A model, a friend, someone they saw online. But style after 40 is really about understanding your own body and dressing accordingly. What works on one frame can look completely wrong on another, even if it's the exact same shirt. We're going to go through 4 common body types today, and for each one I'll tell you what to look for, what to avoid, and why it matters. By the end of this, you should be able to walk into a shop or browse online and know exactly what you're looking for. Section 1. Athletic body type. The athletic build typically means broader shoulders and a narrower waist. If that's you, your goal when buying a polo is to highlight your shape without overdoing it. You already have a good foundation. The clothing just needs to follow it. A slim fit polo works well here, but slim fit doesn't mean tight. You want the fabric to follow the shape of your body, not pull against it. A slight stretch in the fabric helps with this. It allows the shirt to move with you rather than constraining you. Look for a structured collar and sleeves that sit comfortably around the arm without cutting in. What you want to avoid is anything baggy. A polo that's too loose on an athletic frame hides the proportions that actually work in your favor. On the other end, something too tight looks forced and draws attention in the wrong way. The fit should look natural, like you didn't have to think about it. The fabric matters here too. Thin, cheap material loses its structure throughout the day. You want something that holds its shape from morning through to the evening. Section 2. Slim or lean body type. A slimmer or leaner frame, less muscle mass, a narrower overall build, needs a slightly different approach. Here, the goal isn't to look bigger, it's to look balanced. There's a difference, and it's worth understanding. A regular fit or tailored fit works well for this body type. You want some structure to the shirt without it hanging off you. Slightly thicker fabric is your friend here because it adds a sense of solidity to the look. Very thin material on a lean frame can look flat and insubstantial. Subtle texture or a very light pattern can also help create a sense of visual presence without going overboard. And layering, throwing a lightweight jacket over the polo is a straightforward way to add a bit more structure to the overall silhouette. What to avoid is anything ultra slim, which will make a lean frame look smaller, and anything oversized, which will swallow you. Both extremes work against you. The middle ground, a shirt that fits cleanly without excess fabric, is where you want to be. Section 3. Broad or muscular body type. A broader, more muscular build, wider chest, thicker arms, is where I see the most common mistakes made. The temptation is to go tight to show the size, but after 40, that approach tends to look excessive rather than impressive. The goal shifts from showcasing size to looking refined and well-dressed, which is actually a stronger look. A tailored fit is ideal here. You need room through the chest and arms so the shirt doesn't pull at the buttons or bunch across the back, but with a slight taper so it doesn't look boxy. Breathable, structured fabric is important because a thicker build generates more heat, and a polo that loses its shape when you warm up defeats the purpose. Keep the design clean and minimal. Loud prints or heavy graphics add visual bulk to an already solid frame, and the result can look heavy rather than sharp. Let the fit do the work. A well-chosen polo on a broader frame looks genuinely strong without needing to announce itself. Avoid skin-tight fits and short sleeves that cut into the arms. Both look uncomfortable, and they take away from what could otherwise be a very clean appearance. Section 4. Fuller or dad body type. This is the section I spend the most time on when talking to men in person, because the right polo genuinely has the ability to transform how someone with a fuller midsection looks, and the wrong one can make things significantly worse. The key principle here is structure and simplicity. You want a regular fit, not tight, not baggy. Tight highlights the midsection in a way that most men want to avoid, and baggy adds visual volume, which is the opposite of what you're going for. A regular fit sits cleanly without drawing attention to any one area. Slightly longer shirt length is useful here because it covers the midsection cleanly without bunching or riding up. Look for that when you're trying things on. A polo that's slightly longer in the body tends to look more polished on a fuller frame. Dark, solid colors are your most reliable choice. Navy, black, charcoal, these create a cleaner, more streamlined look than lighter shades or bright colors, which tend to draw the eye. Vertical textures or clean lines in the fabric can also help create a lengthening effect. What to avoid is tight fabric across the stomach, oversized fits that add bulk, and anything bright or heavily patterned. These choices amplify the areas you're trying to minimize. Simplicity is genuinely your strongest tool here. Fabric. Whatever your body type, fabric is something you shouldn't overlook. It affects how the shirt looks when you first put it on, and more importantly, how it looks 6 hours later. Piqué cotton is the classic polo fabric, and it's popular for good reason. It's breathable, it has a natural structure to it, and it holds its shape well throughout the day. Cotton blends, usually cotton mixed with a small percentage of elastane or polyester, add a bit of stretch and tend to be more durable over time. What you want to avoid is very thin, cheap cotton that goes limp quickly, and shiny synthetic materials that look low quality regardless of the brand name on the label. If a polo doesn't feel substantial when you pick it up, it probably won't look substantial when you're wearing it. A good polo should look essentially the same at the end of the day as it did at the beginning. If it doesn't, it's either the wrong fabric or the wrong fit. Fit check. When you're trying on a polo, here are the things to check before you decide it works. The shoulder seams should sit right at the edge of your shoulder, not hanging down your arm, not pulling up toward your neck. The sleeves should end around mid-bicep. The shirt length should fall to around mid-zip of your trousers, long enough to look intentional, short enough that it doesn't look like a dress shirt worn casually. There should be no pulling at the buttons across the chest, and no excess fabric bunching at the sides or back. If any of those things are happening, it's not the right polo. Either the size or the cut isn't right for your body. It sounds like a lot to check, but once you've done it a few times, it takes about 30 seconds, and it will save you from buying things that look fine on a hanger and wrong on your body. Color strategy. Color is the last thing to consider, but it matters more than most men realize. If you want to look more refined with less effort, neutrals are consistently your best option. Navy, white, black, olive, and beige are the core palette. These colors mix easily with the rest of your wardrobe. They photograph well, and they don't go in and out of fashion the way seasonal colors do. This doesn't mean you can never wear color. A muted green or a dusty blue can work well, but the foundation of your polo collection should be neutral. Once you have those covered, you can add one or two others if you want variety. Loud or heavily branded colors tend to look more casual and less refined, which is the opposite of what we're going for in this style space. The simpler the color, the more the fit and fabric do the talking, and that's where the real impression is made. Here's what I want you to take away from this. The perfect polo for you has nothing to do with the brand, the price tag, or what's currently popular. It depends entirely on how well it works with your specific body. When you understand your proportions and you know what to look for, choosing well becomes straightforward. You stop second-guessing yourself in the changing room, you stop buying things that look wrong once you get them home, and you stop wasting money on items that sit in your wardrobe unworn. After 40, looking good is not about working harder at it, it's about making better decisions. And knowing how to choose the right polo for your body type is exactly that kind of decision. Small, practical, and genuinely impactful. Let me know in the comments which body type you're working with and what's been your biggest challenge when it comes to finding polos that actually fit well. I read those comments, and they help me know what to cover next. If you haven't seen the video on 10 casual clothing items that make men over 40 look wealthy, go and watch that next. When you combine the right pieces with the right fit, the difference in how you show up is significant. And if you want more content like this, subscribe, and I'll keep it coming.